the Australian Home Affairs Minister, Tony Burke, announced on Sunday a significant development in the ongoing saga of NZYQ, a cohort of non-citizens detained under immigration laws. 3 individuals, part of the NZYQ group, including a convicted murderer, are scheduled for resettlement in Nauru following a deal brokered by the Albanese government. The exact financial terms of this agreement remain undisclosed. This action directly affects individuals who, following a landmark 2023 High Court decision, were released into the Australian community. The High Court case, initially brought by NZYQ, a stateless Rohingya man from Myanmar, challenged the legality of indefinite immigration detention. NZYQ, convicted of the rape of a 10-year-old boy while in Australia, faced the terrifying prospect of lifelong detention because no nation would accept him for resettlement. This case highlighted the plight of numerous non-citizens trapped in a seemingly endless cycle of detention. The High Court's ruling in NZYQ's favor resulted in the release of over 200 non-citizens from indefinite detention, marking a significant victory for human rights advocates. However, the government's subsequent attempt to manage the release through a regime of ankle bracelets and curfews imposed on approximately 160 individuals proved short-lived. A subsequent High Court ruling, delivered a year later, declared these regulations unlawful, underscoring the complex legal battles surrounding immigration detention in Australia. The 3 individuals now destined for Nauru represent a small fraction of this larger group. Their resettlement, facilitated by 30-year visas granted by Nauru on Saturday, underscores the continuing challenges faced by the Australian government in managing individuals with crimin. The government's decision to pursue resettlement rather than continued detention signals a shift in approach, although the motivations behind this change in strategy remain somewhat opaque. The undisclosed nature of the financial agreement with Nauru raises questions about transparency and the potential costs associated with such arrangements. The complexity of this situation is further highlighted by the varied backgrounds and circumstances of those involved. The case of NZYQ underscores the vulnerability of stateless individuals within the Australian immigration system. While the resettlement offers a path forward for these 3 individuals, the broader implications of this case and the ongoing debates surrounding immigration detention in Australia continue to spark intense public and political discourse. The High Court's rulings serve as crucial precedents, highlighting the limitations of indefinite detention and the importance of upholding due process. Furthermore, the government's actions raise critical questions about the balance between national security concerns, human rights obligations, and the ethical considerations of transferring individuals with criminal records to other countries. The long-term consequences of this resettlement agreement, both for the individuals involved and the broader immigration policy landscape in Australia, remain to be seen. Further details regarding the government's decision-making process and the specifics of the Nauru agreement are eagerly awaited. The saga of NZYQ and its ramifications will undoubtedly continue to be a subject of intense scrutiny and debate within Australia and internationally. The case serves as a potent reminder of the intricate legal and ethical dilemmas inherent in managing immigration and dealing with individuals with complex criminal histories.